Today we'll be talking about the algebra of functions. The goal is to find the sum, difference, product, and quotient of two functions. If we let f and g be functions and x is in the domain of both, f plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x, f minus g of x is equal to f of x minus g of x, f times g of x is equal to f of x times g of x, and f divided by g of x is equal to f of x divided by g of x. So let's take a look at how we are going to use this. If we're given two functions, we should be able to find the sum, difference, product, and quotient of the functions at a specific value of x. So by applying these definitions, we know that f plus g of negative 2 is equal to f of negative 2 plus g of negative 2. So now we just have to perform our substitution into each function and then find the sum. To find f of negative 2, we have to replace x with negative 2 in function f. That would look like this, plus g of negative 2, which would look like this. Simplifying each of these, here we'd have 8 plus 3, or 11. And here we'd have negative 2 squared, which is 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1. So f plus g of negative 2 is equal to 12. The point is not really to do a bunch of number crunching, so let's go ahead and use the graphing calculator to assist us on these next three. So what we can do is type f into y1 and g into y2. Now let's make sure our table is set on ask. So let's press second window, scroll down to independent variable, highlight ask, and hit enter. Now let's go to the t-table. Second graph. So for example, on this first problem, if we look at the values of the functions at x equals negative 2, if we press negative 2, we can see that y1 plus y2 would equal 12, which is what we found for the answer for this first problem. Now going back to our examples, f minus g of 5 is equal to, here are our rules, f of 5 minus g of 5. Well, let's go back to our graphing calculator and find these values. So if we press 5, enter, remember that y1 is f and y2 is g. So here we'd have negative 17 minus 22, which is equal to negative 39. That would be f minus g of 5. On this next problem, f times g of 0 is equal to f of 0 times g of 0. Well, this one we can probably do without the graphing calculator. F of 0 would be 3. G of 0, 0 squared minus 3, would be negative 3. Well, 3 times negative 3, of course, is negative 9. F times g of 0 is equal to negative 9. And the last problem, f divided by g of 2 is equal to f of 2 divided by g of 2. So if we go to the graphing calculator, press 2 for x, we would have f of 2 equal to negative 5, g of 2 equal to positive 1. So negative 5 over 1, of course, is equal to negative 5. F divided by g of 2 is equal to negative 5. Now another way to approach the same idea is by looking at it graphically. So if we first apply the definition, f plus g of 8 is equal to f of 8 plus g of 8. Remember, these are function values, therefore we're talking about y values. F of 8, here's our function f, here's x equals 8. F of 8 would equal positive 3. G of 8 would equal negative 4. So our sum would equal negative 1. On the next problem, f times g of negative 4 is equal to f of negative 4 times g of negative 4. Let's find these function values from the graph. f of negative 4, here's f, here's x equals negative 4, the y value or the function value is equal to 0 times g of negative 4, g is in red, g of negative 4 is equal to positive 2, which of course would give us 0. And on this last example, we do not have enough information to answer this question because we do not have the equations for the functions. Thank you for watching and have a good day.